All right. So I just caught news that there is, and I thought it was a rumor because people have been sending me pictures and asking me if I know anything about it. And the answer is obviously no, because, I'm not popping up with it. But there is an MPC Live 3 Retro. And yeah, I want to check it out here. Let's go ahead and get to this view so we can do it. Okay. It's only a 33-second video. It looks good. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to lower the speed so we can get a better look at it. And I know there are other content creators that have done a video on it now, but it is what it is. There's certain people that probably just watch my channel. I don't know who, but who knows? But anyways, as you can see, Live 3, and it's obviously real because the trailer is out. People have seen that, and it looks nice, bro. I was the first and only person to talk about the MPC Live 2 Retro when it was initially released. And one of the main reasons why I like the retro color and why I hate the all black MPC look, even though I think the reason why Akai does this is to save money. I think black is a typical color when it comes to chassis, and it doesn't cost as much as the retro colorway color. I guess that's my guess. I don't know for sure. But yeah, I like it because of the thing that you can see right here. You can see these visually. Of course, the one thing about the Live 3 that I didn't like about the Live 2, or the thing I didn't like about the Live 2 over the Live 3, is that these buttons were hard to see. It was just written. It wasn't written on the button. I think Akai kind of caught wind of that feedback, because if you make beats in the dark, or you just don't want to have all your lights on when you're making beats, it's easier to read which buttons are which. And that is a necessary evil with the MPC Live 3, because it has way more buttons than the MPC Live 2. And there's no extra anything. It's just a different colorway. I don't know if they're charging more, if they're charging less. We will find that out. You know what I'm saying? I did catch wind of who's doing it. And, there are things that I want to talk about, but I'm going to leave that towards the end of the video. If you're wondering, how I feel or whatever, even if, you don't agree, then, I'm not mad at you, but I got to say it in my opinion. But yeah, I like the new colorway. This colorway is much better for teaching people. That's the main reason why I like using it, or this particular color. You can see all of the writing, and that's important when you are instructing people on how to use it. I've been instructing people on how to use the MPC for quite a while. You know what I'm saying? Without Akai's help, because Akai's never helped me with shit outside of just sending me something. And, I just got to be honest with you about that. And, it's kind of how things work, I guess, in this space. Some people get better treatment than others. That's just life in general. You just kind of push through it. But yeah, love it for what it is. I think that it's going to sell like hotcakes. I know that because one of the main reasons why when I got into this space, and when I'm not talking about when I got into this space originally. I'm just talking about when I started talking about MPC stuff, because I was more excited about it. That's why, it was one of the things that went viral on my channel. Just to show y'all kind of proof of that, what I'll do is just go over to my channel right here, and then I'll type in MPC Live 2 and Retro. Boom. So, for those who don't know, channel search is a thing. When I originally did this video, it was like 5 years ago. So it's been 5 years since it's not been 5 years since, but it's been a while since the MPC Live 2, but just to give you kind of a gauge of where we were at that time. And I rock with this MPC Live 2 for a long time. Again, one of my favorite MPCs of all time. I don't really feel that way about the Live 3 because of the MPC that's right behind me, and that's the MPC XL. I actually fell out of love with my Live 2 once I got the MPC XSE. You can see, just proof of putting, I did a Live 2 video and it's with the retro, and, I even had the lights all the way off just to kind of prove a point, because, Kai was doing their research at that time of, why I was popping. And then what happened after that was MPC Live 1 Retro. Or Live 1 Retro. That's crazy. MPC 1 Retro Edition. And I did that video immediately. Again, that was sent to me from Mcree. And, they had asked me, like, do you think if we do retro colors or different colorways that people will like them more? I said, yes. I'm pretty sure they asked more than just me. So I'm not trying to act like an authoritarian there or whatnot. But, so just to let you guys know, that feedback matters. And that's why, people kind of peep my channel. I try to keep you guys locked in because, I'm a people first type person, to my own true detriment of my channel. But I do want to talk about something. Do y'all want to hear a real story behind why it is that, your boy didn't get no MPC Live 3? I know some people will be like, oh, well, you didn't get it. So what? You get everything else. No, it's not necessarily about that, as it is the story and kind of the reason why in the last few years I've been thinking about like not even doing sponsored content, affiliate links, and all this other stuff. And I think if you guys heard the story of why it is that I feel this way and how I'm kind of going my own way with my content, even though the masses do not like it, or the people in power do not like it, well, there's a reason for that. And this kind of, story will definitely inform you guys of why it is, because I have to get off my chest. I think I should get it off my chest because it would give clarity. Because in the last couple of years, you notice there's been people just going after me. And as a content creator, I don't really go after people. My reaction content don't necessarily go after people unless it's, it's their take is just super L or just L rage bait. I kind of just try to dispel on that, but that's not like all my content. And then that's not an excuse, because there's other content creators that do the exact same thing as me, if not worse, and overly amplified it, and they are heavily rewarded for it. And that's the main reason why they do it. When I do controversial content, it is not to get rewarded from other companies or whatever, because I can give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I've earned my keep in that. But I am happy that other content creators are getting a opportunity, and that's why I don't necessarily, I was initially going to jump out the window with my video on that alone, but I didn't want to hurt my fellow content creators in the space, because some are innocent while others are not. And I have the receipts to even prove that, because dude, when I found that out, like some people were telling me behind the scenes of what's going on, I was just like, wow. So I need to, go ahead and document these things. So all those who are involved is documented. Like I screen recorded, I screenshotted everything. So there's no deleting nothing or blocking me or any of that. It's just a proof. And I just want to know from my audience, do you want me to talk about why things are the way they are in this space? You would be surprised. You would probably look at a lot of your content creators in a different way, but I think it needs to be said, because there's been a lot of targeting, especially on me, and I haven't even talked about those people, and I haven't done shit other than exist, bro. I've been in the same place, same position, same apartment for X amount of years, and I've been doing this for 20 plus years. So, but anyways, let me know how you feel. I like the retro. We out this bitch.